Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Lundy with the Lundy Group, right here in the Joplin area. Today we're talking about something that is close to my heart and something I've seen many families walk through. It's the process of selling the family home, especially for seniors who are downsizing or moving into assisted living or independent living. I want to pause right here because I know this isn't just about real estate. This is about life. For so many people, a home isn't just walls and a roof. It's a place where life happens. It's a place where kids grew up, grandkids played in the backyard, where holidays were celebrated, and where family photos hang on the walls. The idea of leaving that home can feel overwhelming, even heartbreaking, and that's normal. But here's the truth I want you to hold on to. Selling a home, especially in later years, is not about giving up memories. It's about creating a new season in life. It's about moving to a space that works better for today's needs. It's about safety, convenience, financial peace of mind, and freedom to enjoy this stage of life. And if you're in that situation, or if you're an adult child helping your parents walk through this decision, this conversation is for you. And let me just say this early. If you're considering selling the family home here in the Joplin area, text me at 417-439-7721. My team and I specialize in helping families through this exact process, and I'd be honored to help yours too. Now, let's talk about how this actually works. The first question that comes up is often, how do you know when it's the right time? For many seniors, the answer isn't always obvious. It shows up in small ways. Maybe mowing the yard or shoveling snow used to be no big deal, but now it feels exhausting. Maybe going up and down the stairs is becoming a risk. Maybe the cost of keeping up with repairs is getting heavier, and the idea of another roof replacement or air conditioning unit feels overwhelming. Sometimes the house itself becomes a burden. Too many empty rooms, closets full of things you don't use, or spaces you simply don't go into anymore. And sometimes the house is fine, but life has changed. Maybe health needs require being closer to doctors or family. Maybe it just makes sense to move into a smaller, safer, more manageable space. Here's the thing. Realizing it's time to downsize does not mean you failed. It doesn't mean you're leaving everything behind. It means you're stepping into freedom. I've seen seniors move from a large home into something smaller and suddenly feel lighter, happier, and more relaxed because they're no longer tied to the upkeep and stress of a big property. Now, I also know this isn't just one person's decision typically. Families are often involved, and that can make the process complicated. Adult children may have strong feelings about the house. Sometimes they want to keep it because it's home in their mind. Sometimes siblings don't agree on what should happen. And sometimes seniors themselves feel pulled between wanting to hold on and knowing it's time to let go. Here's the encouragement I give every family. The memories aren't in the bricks. They're in the relationships. They're in the love and the laughter and the time spent together. Selling the house doesn't erase those things. The family legacy continues, even if the property changes hands. The best way to handle this stage is with open, honest communication. Families should talk about needs, fears, and hopes, and this is where having a professional involved really helps. My team works with families. We often become that bridge, guiding the conversation, providing perspective, and making sure everyone feels heard. Once the decision is made, the next challenge is preparing for the sale. And let me tell you, after decades of life, most homes are full. Closets, attics, basements, garages, they hold not just stuff, but stories. And that can make it tough to know where to start. My advice is this: start small. Don't try to tackle the whole house in a day. Begin with one room, one closet, or even just one drawer. Sort the things into categories: keep, donate, sell, or throw away. This is often a great time to pass heirlooms and keepsakes down to children and grandchildren. It's also a chance to bless others by donating things that won't be needed in the next season. And here's the good news. You don't have to do it alone. There are estate sale companies, organizers, and downsizing specialists right here in Joplin who help families handle this exact situation. My team has connections with trusted professionals who can make the process smooth and even freeing. Once the home is decluttered and simplified, it's time to think about presentation. Clean, bright spaces show best. Sometimes a fresh coat of paint or small updates can go a long way. And the truth is, in today's market, homes that look move-in ready attract stronger offers and sell more quickly. And we'll walk you through exactly what needs to be done and what doesn't need done. Speaking of the market, let's look at what's happening right here in the Joplin area. Right now, we have over 800 active listings. Every week, homes are going under contract. In the last week, just under 100 homes in our area went under contract in the single week. At the same time, we also saw just under 100 price adjustments. What does that mean? It means the market is active, but presentation and pricing matter now more than ever. For seniors downsizing, this is actually good news. Well-kept homes in established neighborhoods, the kind of homes many seniors are selling, are in high demand. Younger families are looking for space, solid construction, and character. And that's exactly what many long-time homes in Joplin provide. If marketed properly, these homes can bring excellent offers. Now, the next question families ask is, where do we go? The options are better than many people realize. Some choose a smaller single-level home or a duplex where maintenance is lighter and life is simpler. Others move into a 55-plus communities designed for seniors where neighbors are in a similar stage of life and amenities are built to make things easier. For those who want more support, independent living communities offer apartment-style living where you can still have freedom, but meals, activities, and transportation are often included. And if more hands-on help is needed, assisted living provides daily support while still giving residents dignity and independence. Here in Joplin and the surrounding towns, we have some excellent options. We've walked families through the process and into places like these. And when the move is well-timed and supported, it often brings a new sense of peace. The stress of upkeep is gone and seniors can focus on enjoying relationships and experiences instead of worrying about what needs fixed around the house. So let's talk finances for a moment. Selling the home usually unlocks a significant amount of equity. For many seniors, this is their biggest asset. That money can be used to cover living expenses in retirement, help fund care in a senior living facility, or be invested to provide long-term stability. On top of that, downsizing often reduces monthly expenses, smaller utility bills, fewer repairs, and no more surprise maintenance costs. We've seen families breathe a huge sigh of relief once the home is sold and the finances are settled. Instead of worrying about what will break next or how to handle a big expense, they have resources available to focus on what matters most. Now, let me share how my team helps with all of this. At the Lundy Group, we understand this isn't just another transaction. This is personal. That's why we've created systems and partnerships to make things easier. We help connect with downsizing and moving resources. We coordinate the timelines with retirement communities so that the sale of the home lines up smoothly with move-in dates. We market the home professionally so it attracts the right buyers and brings the best price. And we walk with families every step of the way so no one feels lost or overwhelmed. I've personally walked alongside families in Joplin who thought the process would be too much for them. Clients have told me they do not know where to start. But step by step, we help them through sorting through belongings, getting the home ready, and then getting the home to market for the buyers. Buyers who fell in love with it. They were able to move into their independent living community, and they've told me many times how much easier and lighter life feels. Another family had siblings spread across the country, trying to figure out how to help their mom with transition. We've coordinated everything locally so they didn't have to be here for each step. The home sold quickly, and the family was able to focus on supporting their mother emotionally instead of worrying about logistics. Now, stories like these are why I love what I do. It's not just about selling homes. It's about helping families make one of the biggest transitions of their lives with confidence and care. So let me wrap this up by saying this. Selling the family home is not about losing the past. It's about honoring the past while creating a new future. It's about recognizing that memories stay with us no matter where we live. And it's about finding peace, safety, and freedom in the next chapter of life. If you or someone you love is even thinking about downsizing, moving to a retirement community, or exploring options, I'd love to talk to you. Text me directly at 417-439-7721. My team and I are here in Joplin to walk with you every step of the way. This transition doesn't have to be overwhelming. With the right support, it can be a smooth step into a season of freedom, safety, and peace of mind. I'm Jonathan Lundy with the Lundy Group Real Estate Team. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope it's been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time and helping your family when the time comes.